Okay, so who here was taught as a very young child to clean your hands before eating a meal? Can you see your show of hands? Okay, keep your hands up. And out of people who have their hands up, who here, now be very honest, still wash their hands or clean their hands before every meal? I mean every meal. Okay, that was a little more than half that put their hands down. So, lucky for all of you, I'm here to remind you of how to keep your hands clean before you eat a meal. And I know this sounds very boring, and this sounds like, okay, why is Davis giving such a long speech on something so simple? And my reason for that is because so many people overlook this very simple task every day and has very bad consequences. An example is the polio plague. I'm sure a lot of people have been already affected by it, and this is one anecdote to it. An anecdote. Oh yeah. So living in the dorms these past 6-7 weeks, I have learned that people get sick very easily and very fast. Like for me, I have not gotten sick, despite both my roommates being sick for the past 2 weeks. Now I know I can't give washing my hands, like that habit, the full credit for me not getting sick, but it's definitely a huge contributor to it. So, in about the first week of school, someone first told me about this thing called the polio plague, and I was like, okay, I ain't getting that. How do I avoid this? And so what I did some research, found a YouTube video on how to properly wash your hands. Now that I didn't know if that video was actually legit or not, so I did a little more research and actually found an article written in August 2009 from the World Health Organization called Hand Hygiene, Why, How, and When. And what this did was, it was basically a brochure and basically illustrated on how to effectively wash your hands. And that was, they broke it down to about 6 steps. Okay, now I want everyone to look in front of you. Look in front of you. There's a sink right there. Alright? I want everyone to participate in this. So when you walk up to the sink, you roll up your sleeves, right? Turn on the faucet. Shh. Turn on your faucet. There we go. Okay, that's right. Thank you. Alright, damp your hands a little bit. Take your Olay soap. It smells amazing. Lather your hands up a bit. Alright, now they're completely soapy, right? Turn the faucet off with that elbow. First thing you want to do is scrub your palms, like so. Alright? Next, step number 2, you want to get the back of your hands. And when you do this, you want to stretch all the way down to your forearms. The reason for this is because a study conducted in November 2012 said that, Janie Hughes published an article in the Dental Assistant called Infection Control Practices. And what this said was that between 2 to 10 million bacteria stretch from your fingertips all the way down to your forearm. So that's why you want to get everything all the way down your arms. Anyways, on to step 3. You want to interlock your fingers. So everyone's so artistic, that's awesome. And then scrub it. Next, you want to dab yourself up. Alright? And keep it right there. And now you want to get your fingernails. It's very, very important. After that, you want to scrub your thumbs. Alright, don't forget those. And lastly, you just want to get your fingertips. Very lightly, not too hard. After that, turn that faucet back on. Rinse your hands. Turn it back off. Don't touch it with your hands because there are a lot of dirty germs on there. Get a paper towel, dry it off. You're all good. So, as I wrap up, I just want to reiterate how important it is to wash your hands because, like I said before, the polio plague is actually a very big deal. You don't want to miss class. I mean, I want to miss class, but I don't want anyone to waste their money here, and avoiding this is so simple. To wrap up, I'm going to end off with this quote from an article in 2004. Was published in the Anesthesiology Clinics of North America by Jonathan Katz. And how this goes is hand washing is considered the single most important intervention for prevention of I always mess this up. Nosocomial infections. Single most important intervention of prevention. That's what washing hands is. If that's the single most important intervention of prevention, then why don't we do it all the time? It's so easy to avoid all the sickness going around campus. And with that, I hope you guys learned something today. I hope I was able to entertain you. And please don't forget these 6 simple steps. Thank you.